Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, December 24th, and the energies in the day adds up and reduce to number 8 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. The spirit guidance for today, I don't know why something feels so serious about today, is the golden egg, and it's in the reversal position. The golden egg in the reversal position brings me to unclear intentions. It's like being unclear about your intentions, being unclear about your goal. There's something unclear. It's like wanting something to happen, but unclear about what it is that you want to happen exactly. It's like the person saying, I'm hungry. What do you want to eat? I don't know. It's like that kind of energy. But something feels serious about today. And I guess with the day adding up and reducing to number 8, the number 8 is ruled by Saturn. So there's definitely something about authority today. There's something about time and authority. But with the day being the 24th, the number 2 energy is nurturing and unifying, but the number 4 is very similar to the number 8, as even though the number 4 and the number 8 are feminine energies because they're even numbers, they somewhat operate kind of masculine when it comes to the other energies. Operate masculine only because of the hard work aspect of the number 8 and the number 4. And when I say hard work aspect, I guess the whole structured, authoritative aspects of these energies, where it's like, even though they're introspective, feminine energies, meaning they're introspective, it's like in order to keep the order or create the systems, because these energies, the number 4 deals with the structure, the number 8 deals with the system. And in order for these to be that, there's an action-oriented aspect to them that could make them kind of seem masculine, even though they're feminine energies. Because the number 8 deals with authority. It deals with the CEO, the boss, but it's still a feminine energy. It's still a nurturing energy, is what I would say. Feminine energies are nurturing energy. But the way how it goes about it is so different. And there's something about today that feels serious. Even though I like when I look at the aspects that are being made don't look so cluttered or loud. Like the moon is in Libra and it's a part of a grand air trine. So with it being a part of a grand air trine, the moon in Libra, moon brings me to the mother, the family, the home. Venus in Aquarius brings me to something about our inner world or the family, and valuing freedom or valuing the things that make us different. And with Jupiter in Gemini, just social. There's a social aspect to the moon where the inner world wants to be social and interact, but the moon in Libra also squares Pluto in Aquarius. And the square to Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto energy brings me to like major changes that are happening when it comes to our friend groups and our peers and the people we associate ourselves with. And I laugh because, you know, I think of like a person buying a red car for the first time and all of a sudden they notice everybody with a red car. So it's like once something comes within your radar, you notice it more when it's always been there. It's always been there. It brings me to the thought of someone who is new to something and then starts to say how everybody's copying them when it's new to you, like it just entered into your radar. But I smiled about today because, and I gave that example because with Pluto entering into Aquarius and Pluto in Aquarius, in past videos, I speak about how intense things are going to get in these groups we associate ourselves with. And I remember coming across something on YouTube where somebody was pretty much like firmly speaking to their community and was saying like, we can't allow people like this in the community no more, and we can't allow people like that, and we gotta hold them accountable and let them, and it's like, leave people the hell alone. But it was just so funny to me because in my mind it's like, here it goes, like, you know, we're gonna see more and more of this where people are like, you know, it's like I said with the Drake line, you can't just say you down, you gotta show me. But in the process of feeling like I'm doing what's best for the community, certain people will be asserting their power, asserting their will on other people. And you got to know yourself enough to know that it's just not worth it. And you don't need to fight to be a part of nothing. You don't need to fight and prove to be a part of nothing. Like, learn to like your own company. Learn to love your own company. Learn to be safe within yourself, within your own company. That way you won't fall victim to the foolishness. But I laugh because I'm like, is this what's happening because of the shift? Has it always been happening, or am I noticing now because I've been speaking on, you know, the transit energy? But I feel like, you know, the transiting energies, you know, reflect what's below, reflect what's happening here. So yes, things will get more intense as people are more demanding when it comes to the people they're associating themselves with and imposing their insecurities and their wounds and their traumas on other people and expecting other people to fix it, and don't even realize that's what they're doing with their intense demands and expectations. But again, if you like your own company, then people can't get you to do nothing you don't want to do just to be around them, because at the end of the day, they're not going to respect you, and then you ain't gonna respect you. And to me, what's the point, you know, if I don't love me when it's all said and done, if I ain't good with me and proud of me when it's all said and done? So if you're not good with you and proud of you when it's all said and done, like, don't do it. When it comes to the tarot, I don't know, today, something about today's energy feels like major focus on home, family, and authoritative people within the family, but it feels like a good thing. Like, it almost would feel like a giving tribute type of energy. There's an aspect of today that feels like that, where it's like, say you're speaking about an elder or someone that is a prominent person within the family, and it's like you're reflecting on the good times or the good things about them, or you're missing them, or you're missing something about them. I don't know, it's just something feels tribute-like about the day. The reason why I say that is because the number 8 for me would deal with like the past to a certain extent. And then the number 6, the day being the 24, the number 6 deals with the family, the community. Whenever I see a person who has strong 6 and 8 in their chart, so say for example, you're born on the 6th of the 8th month, or the 8th of the 6th month, or birthday 6, life path 8, or maybe it's mixed within the numbers in other ways, that person always have a strong interest in history. But not just any history. It's like they have an interest in so say the person is African American, they'll have a strong interest in African American history, because the number 8 deals with the cycles of things, which will bring you to history. And the number 6 deals with the community, the people. It's like Gemini energy, the people who are like me, the people who, you know, like it's like when they say my people, that's the number 6 energy. So when it comes to today, there's a reflective aspect today about something from the past. And it's almost like there's a tribute, even if it's like, you know, quietly reflecting on something and smiling about someone from your past. But it feels more like an not elderly, but it feels like an authoritative person in your life, within your family or whatnot, and just reflecting on them and their role in your life, the connection. And with the number 24, the number 4 would bring me to the stability or the security that they brought into your world. The number 2 is the nurturing aspect of them. And the number 8 is their authoritative role. But something about today just brings me to that feeling, something about tribute. But like I said, with the moon in Libra, and it's squaring Pluto and Aquarius, is like the moon and Libra want to be everybody's friend. And Pluto and Libra, Pluto and Aquarius is like, you can't be their friend and my friend. You cannot be their friend and my friend. And I mean, I get that. I totally get that in the sense that, like, if I don't mess with them people over there and this person's supposed to be my friend and their friend, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be cool with this person anymore. I am, but I know that even if they don't go back and forth between me and them people over there, I'm going to assume that everything I tell them is going to end up over there. So I'm going to treat them as, I'm going to communicate with them, no, only telling them what I don't mind ends up over there, if that makes sense. So, you know, Pluto and Libra is like, you got to pick a side or get the hell out of here. And the moon and Libra is like, but I want to be everybody's friend, but they didn't do anything to me. And Pluto and Libra is like, pick a side or get the hell out of here. And Libra is like, but they didn't do anything to me. It's that kind of vibe with the square being made to the moon. It's like feeling forced to have to pick a side when it comes to something. And it's like moon and Libra energy is smart, because Libra knows that its strength comes from its network. Its strength comes from, all of our strengths come from within, but apart from our strengths coming from within, Libra is powerful when it comes to network. That's a part of us, within all of us, the energy within all of us that knows how to connect with other people if we would get out of our heads when it comes to our insecurities and things. And Libra doesn't want to like shut the door on them, because Libra knows that, you know, down the road, I might need help with XYZ and they will know how to help me. So I feel like the person who's telling me to pick this or that or get the hell out of here, I'm getting the hell out of here, because you're not going to tell me who I should associate myself with. So, you know, if somebody think they're going to tell you what you need to do, like, I feel like they already made the decision for me by giving me an ultimatum and telling me that I need to pick a side. Like, if I didn't naturally pick a side, it's because I don't want to pick one. And, you know, this person ain't gonna make me pick one. That's what I would consider when it comes to today's energy. Yeah, it's like if you didn't think to already pick one and they're telling you to pick one, that's a bad sign, because this person's gonna come to you later and tell you to make another tough decision. That's not, you know, that's just the beginning of them telling you what the hell to do with your life. And when it comes to the tarot, we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords energy brings me to coming to that realization. I love how this queen is holding, you know, the sword down, as in like, I'm standing ground when it comes to this, and has the owl in one hand. It's hard to see the owls. I guess I can see it enough, but she has an owl in one hand. And I feel like the owl brings the clarity, it brings the truth, it brings the awareness that is necessary. And when it comes to today's energy, it's like coming to the realization about something. And like I said, with the golden egg, also too, with the golden egg, it brings me to, knowing where is it that you want to go, what it is that you want to experience. But with the Queen of Swords energy, it's like that's clicking. And like I said, with this Aquarian energy, Pluto and Aquarius, if ever you find yourself within a group or a friendship or whatever, and they're telling you to pick, the minute you allow them to tell you what to pick, the minute you allow them to give you that ultimatum, that's the beginning of them running your life. That's the beginning of them running your life. Them trying to directly or indirectly tell you what to pick. And indirectly or directly telling you how to pick could look like guilting you. Like, oh, you be talking to them over there, you be hanging out with them over there. I heard them over there is A, B, C, X, Y, Z. And it's like, okay, like we over here, why are we thinking about them over there? But that's always been my thing. It's like, and I remember I had an experience like that too, where it's like being friends. Like I could be so much of a loner, where say I have a friend that loves to party and I have another friend that loves to party. I'll introduce them to each other so that they could party with each other, and I don't have to feel guilty to say no when they keep hitting me up and me not wanting to go. So I'll introduce them so they could party together. And then whenever I'm in the mood, like you would think I got strong Cancer, how I could be moody. And I'm sure I got the moon in my chart and I got Cancer in my chart. So we all have the energies within us. We're all moody about something. So for me, you know, I'll introduce them so they could keep each other's company, and I don't got to feel bad always like coming up with an excuse as to why I don't want to go. And then whenever I do feel like going, I could be their third wheel and not be, you know, have to be like held accountable, not accountable, but you made plans and now you're changing your mind. I get to just be in and out and be free. But I remember one time being in a situation where one person didn't like the other person for whatever reason, and then giving me an ultimatum like, girl, you get the hell out of here. You're not gonna tell me who to pick or what to pick in my life. Like, so that's always my thing. So I feel like, you know, don't allow nobody to tell you what to pick or guilt you when it comes to picking, because if you ever allow them to do that, just know that's the beginning. That's the beginning. Oh, they got a problem with this person, then they got a problem with that person. All of a sudden you inheriting all kind of problems that would just easily go away if you had picked yourself to begin with. It was a pleasure sharing this message with you. Before you go anywhere, please let me know you're here with me by dropping me a pink heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.